All right, we here, man, with a new J. Cole feature. We got Daylyt featuring J. Cole, so you already know it's about to be lyrics out the wazoo, bro. It's about to be lyrics it's gonna be a bar fest. Y'all enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I ain't gonna do no long talking, we gonna get straight into this shit. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year. So if y'all can subscribe, if you're new to the channel, like the video, share it, you feel me, comment. Let me know how y'all feel about the track. That'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this one, man.
P, I see you.
Talk.
Oh, this shit feel like, you know that feeling when,
Can't even explain it. You
yeah,
can't even explain the feeling.
just pray for me on the 3rd. It's a body chopped in thirds, I heard. A lot of sheep in a circle, and you the goat, the Judas coming and purge. It hurt them every time you splurge. All this time spent, the mind sent the haters at me. It make me happy knowing they can never touch me. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby.
Yeah.
The rugby and the ghosts look like a floor at the 100 house. 600,000 on 200 acres, I know it hurt them bad. Paparazzi peek, we close the curtains, I know it hurt them mad. Yeah. It's like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they—
Hold on, he's already had a couple lines, bro. I tackle every goal he made, they think we playing rugby. I conquer every goal, but tackle, goal, rugby. Yeah, and then he had that Matador line. He said, this is like a verse that the pastor gave from the pulpit. They Matador me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Yeah, because Matador and bull, right?
They mad adore me, but I ain't here for the bullshit. Never stress who they gon' bless today. I knew I'd get a meal, I came from Section 8, ain't stressed to play. Yeah, the rest is greatness, it's history in the making. His story he making, taken to the fact that we was taken, placed inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit.
Oh
Relax.
my God, hold on. The rest is greatness. It's history in the making. His story he making. That line is so tough because you have the history in the making, his story he making, the connection in the lines, the wordplay there, right? And then you have history and his story. But his story that he's making, he's trying to make history. So it connects the two lines even more. That shit is crazy. And then after that, he said, placed inside the trap, tapped with laxatives, and think that we running shit. And laxatives is usually used for someone who's dealing with constipation. But running shit, like, think that we running shit after saying the laxative lines.
Taking place inside the trap tap with laxatives, and we think that we running shit. Relax and relapse, dope, lift up 100 clips. Some blocks turn hunted, growth stunted like Barnum and Bailey. Hard for the babies, clowning, drowning they surroundings. If I op out, backseat of the police car, but never cop out.
Yeah.
The boat too low to stop doubting for better days. The sun bright out, children let it raise. If you hear this, keep your head up, praise. Go.
I like that. Little thing. This is a fairly easy line, but backseat of the police car, never cop out. Backseat of the police car, you got caught up, but you don't sell out. But like the cop out police car, that shit was tough. All right, Jermaine. J. Cole.
Go.
We here. Talk.
Yeah. The reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing us out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick. I apply pressure like I'm trained to stop a leak.
Hold on. When it's my turn to kick, I apply pressure when I'm trained to stop a leak. That's tough. The lines before, he said, the reign is obsolete. Jermaine is out to be celebrated, paraded out in the streets for days, if not for weeks, for bringing out the bleakest burning pit. My words are slick when it's my turn to kick, and then he got into the leak line. But him saying the reign is obsolete, that Jermaine is out to be celebrated, that section, I think he's talking about the aftermath of him bowing out. Like, obviously, the result, the aftermath of that, people didn't respect him in that top 3 conversation. I've seen so many tweets and so many people talking about they want to put Future in that conversation after how much he's been doing this year. And they want to, like, people want to put other artists in that conversation. They don't feel like J. Cole deserves that spot anymore, which, personally, I think is kind of crazy because, I mean, he bowed out just due to his own moral standard. That doesn't take away his ability to rap whatsoever at all. That doesn't mean that he's going to get any worse at rapping. But then he did release the whole Grippy song, and, he made shit kind of hard for himself, right? He had a little bit of a shaky verse on Red Leather, too. So, Yeah, I mean, people was feeling like that. The reign is obsolete, especially because before all the drama happened, J. Cole was on an insane feature tear. He was tearing up features for almost a year, for close to a year, right? So it's like now it's feeling like the reign is no longer there. He's doing a good job in building it back. Like his feature on Ruby Rosary, and I mean, we haven't heard his full verse here, but I'm sure given he's working with Daylyt on this track, he's gonna come hard, bro. He's gonna come with bars. So he's getting back in that bag, right?
How vain is my belief to say that I could be the greatest y'all done seen when my cadence proper from days I laid across the street from these Caucasian neighbors. New kids I stayed around are green and not as mean as my homies that played on Project Swings.
Okay.
Where fate is not foreseen. My brain stained, ingrained with the stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies. And rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them, it went left. They pulling up, shooting like Tatum off a screen.
Oh my God. That line is insane. Hold on. He said, my brain stained, ingrained with stories of slain bodies from heinous robberies and rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream. He follows that line by saying, tricked them and went left. They pull up shooting like Tatum off a screen. That whole line is like a fucking double. Just before he talked about doing the deal, doing the drug deal or whatever, he tricked them, the people he's working with. That shit went left. So as a result of that, they pulled up shooting. But talking about Tatum, talking about the NBA, tricked them and went left on some hezzy shit, then pull up shooting like Tatum off a screen. The whole line is a double. That shit is crazy.
And rated R regimes exchanging raw for cream. Tricked them and went left. They pulling up shooting like Tatum off a screen. The bills is due as kids. We knew the way the calls would ring. Since mom ain't paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass. It's like we failed to make an offering.
Oh my God.
Gotta channel thoughts cause damn the cable off it seems.
Oh my fucking... Bro, he's dropping crazy lines, bro. Like these are insane. He says, since mom and paid them off, we trained to watch the names across the screen. When, oh yeah, in the line before, he was just talking about the bills is due. We knew the way the calls would ring. I'm assuming he's talking about landlords and the ones who come in to collect the money. The rent is due. The bills is due. So they call him, but she ain't got it to pay them. So the phone is just going. And he said, we was trained to watch the names across the screen, the caller IDs, as the names come up. And we let the collections pass like we failed to make an offering. When he says let collections pass, in certain areas in the world, there's a kind of like a cultural situation. At least where I'm from, I know there's a thing where there would be elders who pass by door to door and they come asking for some sort of offering, like a little bit of rice or something. They ask for like a little bit of food, and then they kind of use whatever they collected and make that into a meal. But literally, the people he's talking in context, the landlord of them is asking for money. They are collections. Bro, that shit's crazy. And then after that, gotta channel thoughts because damn the cable off, it seems. There's no TV to watch. All he's left to do is just sit and stare at the wall. Just think. Bro, that's crazy. Like he's on a fucking tear right now. The scheme is insane.
Ring since mom ain't paid them off. We trained to watch the names across the screen and let collections pass. It's like we failed to make an offering. Gotta channel thoughts cause damn the cable off it seems. Deep down I hated Halloween with all that I have seen. Who needs another way to cause a scream? Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, every line is some sort of double, bro. Every line is some sort of double. Deep down, I hated Halloween. With all that I've seen, who needs another way to cause a scream? He was just saying earlier in the verse, as a kid, his brain was stained with the slain bodies of heinous robberies, the rated R regimes. He's already seen this shit. He's already seen enough shit to terrify him. So why do we need to celebrate a holiday or a festival like Halloween that's designed to make us scared? Why do we need another reason to be scared with all the shit we already seen in the neighborhood on a daily basis? Follows that up with Dangerous as the King of Pop, which I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson, who's obviously the King of Pop, I think he has a song called Dangerous. I'm not the most familiar with Michael Jackson's catalog, but I believe when I was going through some of his albums, I seen he does have a song called Dangerous. So, I mean, Dangerous as the King of Pop, there's already that. How well they spin your block, no moves, minimal, smooth criminals. It's like smooth criminals because they in and out that bitch. But Smooth Criminal ties to the Michael Jackson again. Spin Your Block talking about the criminals, but Spin Your Block is like Michael Jackson he dances, bro. So Spin Your Block is, bro, it's crazy, bro.
Dangerous as the king of pop. How well they spin your block. No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole
Crazy.
gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God, but it's
God.
odd cause Satan's cater.
Oh my fucking God, bro. The whole gang doing an insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed. Talking about the lean, this ain't prescribed because there's no doc for the pain they harboring. There's no doctor for the pain that they feeling. So no one is qualified to give them a prescription for what they dealing with. But that ties to the lean. But there's no doc for the pain they're harboring doc. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is one of the best J. Cole verses I've heard in a long time. Like, this man is going insane. Bro, it's not every day that you can say you forget that Daylyt is on the track. I swear to God, I forgot. J. Cole has been going so crazy, I forgot that Daylyt was even on the song.
No moves, minimal, smooth criminals. The whole gang doing insane amount of lean. This ain't prescribed cause there's no doc for pain they harboring. Some pray to God, but it's odd cause Satan's catered all their dreams. Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated. Now they fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene.
Spiritually malnourished, dehydrated, they're drained, bro. Hungry and thirsty to the maximum capacity. Spiritually malnourished and dehydrated. They fiend for truth in these flows. Food for their souls to make it all serene.
Well, here's a plate of collard greens.
Here's a plate of collard greens. That was insane.
Yeah.
My goodness, that was one of the best J. Cole verses. I don't know, y'all gotta let me know. I'm sure I'm not tripping. At least most of the lines that I caught is lines that is present in this shit, bro. Like, J. Cole went crazy. He went insane. Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Hey, this is what we need to see from J. Cole. We need him to be dropping features like this. It's only gonna build hype for what to expect on the fall off, man. Hey, shout out to Daylyt. But I think J. Cole absolutely stole the show. Like, and given this is a feature too. This is not J. Cole's track. So, J. Cole absolutely stole the show in my opinion. I think his verse was fucking crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all thought in the comments below. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next video.